people will say, yeah, Glenn, I hear the love thing. I got it. But we need real solutions.
Yeah.
And I keep saying in my head, and I keep saying it out loud, that is a real solution. In fact, that's the only solution. And people just, for some reason, don't take that one seriously.
It worked. That's my point. I love to study what works and find what works. And we need answers, I remember when we were filming the movie, we didn't know what was going to happen. And we decided to make this film last summer. We didn't know how timely it was going to be. And one of our actors was from Ferguson, and Ferguson was happening as we were shooting the movie. And we said, look, do you need to go home? Like, we'll redo the whole schedule. And he said, no, this is why we're here making this movie, because this is the answer. And I think, look, thousands of years ago, Christ said, love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. And that is a very real answer that produces very real results. And this is an absolutely true story. At a public high school, this is what worked. And if it worked then, maybe it could work now.
So we're doing the movie premiere. This is at 7 o'clock on Saturday night at the same arena that we're doing the event. John Voight is coming. Tell us a little bit about because if we're asking people to come, you can be a part of all of this. So who's coming for the movie premiere?
Well, that's the great thing is, my last film was Mom's Night Out, and we did a premiere in LA. It was a TriStar, and we've never done anything in Birmingham to really say thank you, to celebrate the city, to celebrate what we've done. And so this is going to be an incredible event. And I think it just ties so nicely to what you wanted to come to Birmingham and do. We're absolutely unified around your vision and your idea, and it just was an absolutely natural idea. So yeah, you can meet the cast. There's gonna be red carpet, and we're gonna rev up the film. You typically never do a premiere this big, and so it's pretty cool. This will be one of the larger premieres that I've ever heard of, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it's gonna be great to see to have your audience and also have Birmingham get to have a sneak peek of Woodlawn, 6 weeks before it's out in theaters.
Tell me a little bit about, because you are actually on the ground, and I come on Thursday to start doing, start looking at the program and everything else that we have on Saturday. Tell people what we're planning on.
Well, I think that, first of all, when I heard of just the idea of restoring unity, it was something that I had to be a part of. And I think it's time. It's absolutely time for those of us that believe in the same values to come together and show it. And it's time for a blatant public display of unity. And the fact that you would step forward and do that is incredible. But I think some of the things that we're going to do are going to be awesome. I mean, the people that are going to be there, we've got some surprises. We got a blimp that's going to be there to display.
I heard about that.
Never Again Is Now, which is just that we're going to do a lot of cool things, but we're going to march. And I think that and that was your vision, and I think that that's important, and I think it's timely, and I think it's something that I have to be a part of and want to help empower. And then the program that you have that the whole day, then taking a break, and then revving up the red carpet and showing people Woodlawn that night. I think it's just going to be a blast, and I think anybody who we've got to stop complaining, and we've got to start taking action, and we've got to start taking action together.
Yeah,
and we've got to start unifying beyond our differences. And I think that that restoring unity can be a big part of something that will last years. It's more than one event, and it's something that I had to be a part of.